Hi, and welcome to my channel. For those of you that don't know, this channel is all about business growth, how we can change, identify the right markets, and maximize your productivity to get the most out of your business. Today's video is going to be about a work-life balance and what you need to do to ensure that you enjoy what you do, you achieve the maximum amount that you can, and I believe that these 6 points will help you do that. So the points we'll be covering are prioritizing, routine, setting realistic timeframes, focus, output, and reviewing the achievements. So the first one, prioritizing tasks. First thing to do is write down every single task that you have got to achieve. Then you need to put them into priority order and separate out which ones can only you do. Now, I'm assuming that you will be somebody who has some kind of access to either delegating tasks to other people or outsourcing them to different people. The best thing to do is to make sure you do what you enjoy and maximizes your time to get the most out of it that will benefit your business. If you don't like doing admin, there's no point spending all day doing that. Make sure you are very clear what you need to do to maximize your business. The second point is routine. You need to make sure you've got a clear plan around what it is that you're trying to achieve, when you need to achieve it, and try and break this down into everything that works within your day. So that means from when you're going to get up, when you're going to do key tasks relating to work. If you're going to have a break for lunch, make sure you have that break. Make sure you take time out to enjoy doing whatever it is that you do. Also take this a step further. So when you finish work, make sure if you are with your friends or your family, you're actually with them. There's no point arranging time with them to then sit on your phone and answer emails and deal with things like that. You will then start to feel as if you are at work 24/7. You could start saying that I'm doing a lot more hours, but your productivity will not necessarily reflect the number of hours that you are dropping in and out of your tasks. Have a look at how much time you spend doing things and then reflect on, have you been focused to achieve those? The next part is realistic timeframes. So often people fail with a work-life balance because they believe they can do things faster than they can, and therefore they tend to fail and feel disappointed. If ever you've got a task to do, look at, have you done something similar before? How long did that take? Was it easy to achieve? Was it difficult? Are you reliant on yourself or others? So if you have a task that you need to complete and you've set yourself a time frame, but you know you cannot complete it without the input from someone else, factor that in. Understand which bits you can influence, which bits you can actually complete, and when you will come back to it once somebody else has done theirs. This is about you being very clear on your tasks. So we've covered the first three: priorities, routine, and realistic timeframes. The next bit is about focus. Make sure you are very disciplined. If you are in a meeting, it is unlikely that you'll be taking out your phone, your laptop, to accept calls or do emails. So treat every single task that you've got as a departmentalized section of time that you are going to complete those tasks. If you do this, you will find that you will not get distracted, you will not lose lots of time and be not really very good in essence with your output and feel as if you've been busy but you haven't achieved a lot. So the focus is absolutely key to making sure that you can see, have you set realistic timeframes? Because if you're focused, you'll be able to achieve a lot more. The next one is around outputs. So reflect on what you have achieved. Were the timeframes realistic? Have you achieved it to the standard you expected? Have you found that you could have done it faster and therefore you need to allow less time in the future? You just need to be very clear and understand what have you achieved versus what you thought you were going to achieve. If you haven't achieved it, understand why. So the reviewing achievements, we often look at what we haven't achieved. We're often disappointed in life because we haven't got as far as we have, or haven't got as far as we want, sorry. And this is absolutely key, that you need to make sure that you look back. How far have you come? What have you achieved? This may not just be in work. This may be about what you have achieved in life. You may have difficult circumstances and you've actually managed to maintain your job or maintain some level of customer base and growth. That may be the most important thing, and that's what you need to reflect and say, well done, you have done well. Now, what can I do better? Where can I focus? And how can I make sure that I look at different things going forward where I can potentially get even better? So they're the 6 points that I wanted to raise. So just to recap, it's prioritizing, routine, realistic timeframes, being focused, look at your outputs, and review your achievements. If you found this video of interest, please like and subscribe. And if there is anything you would like to cover in terms of content, please leave it in the comments below.